Green Mountain Overlook Trail in Apopka is just a short drive from Orlando, and it's one of my favorite escapes for hiking. The gravel trail stretches on for miles, winding alongside waterways, where alligators often bask in the sun. They tend to slip into the water at the faintest vibration of footsteps, quiet, almost ghost-like in their retreat. This place is teeming with wildlife. I often spot tortoises along the trail, and the variety of bird species makes it a true haven for bird watchers. One section features a scenic drive, offering a peaceful alternative to the hike. I've explored the trail both on foot and with my gravel bike, and each visit brings its own unique joy. Some parts are shaded, offering a welcome break from the sun, but be prepared, much of it is exposed. Still, the blend of nature, solitude, and subtle surprises keeps me coming back again and again.
It's mostly gravel. Like I said, this part here is nice and shady, but then, it's not shady at all after that. These are the bald eagle, owls, heron, see a lot of ducks. A lot of people come here to bike too. You can use your gravel bike or your mountain bike. It is actually a good drive. I have done this. It is pretty neat to do it on a bike. I don't want to take too much of the trail because it becomes boring at one point. So that's going to be just on and off. And I'm just going to show you just roughly what you're getting into. You see it now. If you look at this, it tells you it's 17th mile marker. So by the way, people do horse riding here too, actually. Okay, mention of alligators and snakes already. So now if you see here, look, okay, Clay Island Trail, 3.1 miles, Pump House. Pump House is a good area to go. There's a lot of alligators there. Magnolia Park, I've done that too. Magnolia Park is a park where you can see a lot of peacocks, and you can take the trail from there too. I've done that a couple of times also. So if you see how beautiful it is. See the Florida vegetation is always nice, and the moss that's hanging from trees, it never fails to amaze me. I love that. You see. Every time I walk like this, I kind of walk fast. I'm always breathing very heavy. They have told me, I have asthma, but I never get any asthma attacks or anything like that. But I notice that every time I go back to my videos, I'm breathing pretty heavily. And it doesn't bother me. I don't need any medication or anything like that for that. But I hear that on the video when I just go back and trying to edit. I see that. And to me, it's like, whoa, okay. So this is what I'm walking against. See, that's where I'm coming from. So this part here is still shady. Which is nice, but it is 9 o'clock and it's already very, very hot. And that's the thing about Florida. When you're hiking here during summer, it's very, very hot. So just like I always say, I froze my water bottle last night. I do keep a couple of frozen bottles in the freezer, because you're getting up and going, so you just pick up a bottle, and that's what I did yesterday. Areas, it's opening up. The trees are kind of getting, if you see this, the trees, there's trees along the pathway. I'm like into about 2.5 miles now. Okay, so I am still in the part where there is shade. I'm actually enjoying it, although it's very hot. But when you live in Florida, you just get used to it, or you put up with it. The insect noises. It's pure, I'm not going to edit that. I don't know if you hear that. This is something that you hear all the time. Look, the forest is nice and thick. And this side too. I'm right there. I still haven't seen one animal. I haven't seen anything in terms of wildlife, not even a snake. How about that? So this is, it's too hot for them. Occasionally they'll just come out, but they'll stay close to like the tortoises, they will just come out close to their burrow, and as soon as they feel it's too hot, they'll just get in. Or if somebody walks by, they would just get in. So I still haven't seen anything. But I took this one here, but I could connect to the loop to get out. Once I got lost here, but this time I have my watch, and I have my waypoint, so it's going to take me back. So I'm going this way right now. So I'm like in the open sun now. alligator like that. He was swimming. I could see his entire body. But the minute I got close to him, he just submerged and he started watching me. Another nice spot to walk in the shade. Nice thick vegetation. Plantation. Okay, there's a huge crocodile just on top of the water. I don't know if you can see him. I got onto an area where there is just grass. And I'm just walking along here. You know, you can walk 40-50 miles here. But I don't plan to do that today because it's too hot, and you know, if you're doing one of those things like long distance, you would just do it during like October, November even, or January, February. But even then it's very hot. But you can pull it through. You see, if you see the distance, there are places you can climb up and see, kind of overlook places. 1.5 miles. Okay, so I'm backtracking now. I don't know if you can see this. You see, I'm just following my watch. You see where the arrow shows. The arrow is telling me to go in a certain direction, and that's the direction I'm going to go. An abandoned, I don't know what it is. So okay, I'm just continuing. Actually, I'm heading towards my car, and it is a long way away. So I'm cutting across this way to get to the car. So you see, it just keeps going. Basically, this is where I started to go out of the loop. So I did all of that. I came back from here, from this side.